So, all ready to rise, because if not now, then when? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here live. And if you're watching the replay, thank you also. Um, I will talk to you about an hour, I think, about stepping into our power. Because if not now, then when? And if not us, then who? And as you are probably aware, otherwise you wouldn't have registered for this training, is that now is a really important time and that we are living actually in the most special of times ever. And there's a huge shift going on this planet right now, and we are part of this. Everybody on this planet obviously is a part of this, but not all realize this. So let's get started. So first I want to tell you a little bit about me to get to know me. And then I want to explain why now are these special times, and also why you are here feeling this call to step up. And then we're going to speak a little bit about what is keeping you, because many people that feel the call are also being kept back and holding themselves back to step up. And I want to help you with that. That is my mission. Then we're going to have a look at what your gift to the world is and how you can find that out. And then also we're going to talk about work, the new earth way. So we're leaving behind the old ways and going to have a look at the new ways. And then I want to end with explaining you a little bit about the program I'm about to start, the RISE program. So I am Carina Schuil. I am 49 years old and I live in Amsterdam with my long-term partner for 25 years. I'm a mother of 3 children of 9, 11 and 15, and also foster mother of a daughter of 14. So it's full house at our place. I've always been interested in consciousness and spirituality from a young age. I was always thinking about life and about eternity and about afterlife and about reincarnation and about why we are all here, basically. And I spent most of my life investigating all these things and all these modalities about spirituality and about stepping up and becoming the most unlimited version of myself. I also spent about 15 years in the event branch as an entrepreneur. I organized group trips and incentives, and at one point the corporate world started speaking against me, and I felt like I had a much deeper mission, and I knew I had to get back to that part of me, that part that was wondering about why we are here and what we are doing, and also to help other people step up and step into unlimitlessness and stop keeping themselves back. So that really is my mission. And then I started my company, Follow Your Own Spark, in which I help people with mentoring and coaching, with organizing programs like RISE, and also being a frequency healer and sharing about cell health. So mental, emotional, and physical balance. So why now? Why are we here at these times, at these crossroads, really? Because as you can see probably, and again, you wouldn't be here if you wouldn't see this, there's a whole new earth ready to come up. And we are at the birth of it. It is really happening right now. And we can already see this world behind all the chaos that we are in now and what is happening at the moment. And we're very lucky indeed, Karen, for being part of this big change in these special times. And we can see that there's a lot happening and that there's a lot already there. It is already there. The new earth is created on the rubble of the old one. So we don't have to wait for anybody to give us permission or for anybody to tell us, like, now is the time that, we can do this right now. And once we realize this, there's so much potential for the ones feeling this. And we can all start that new era from what we feel inside, what is our mission. And many people are in need of service, Many people don't feel at home in the corporate structure any longer. Maybe that is also you, but maybe also your potential clients, people that are looking for new ways of being, new ways of living. Mental health issues are sky high. So there's many people in need of assistance there to help themselves cope with daily life. There's many more people looking for ways to be of service, that wants inspiration and want to know what they can do to bring on the change in the world. Many people are craving connections. They don't want to be the lone one, the odd one out, and they want a new sense of belonging. And we can give them that because we feel that, and we are also like that. We'll go into that later on. And there's a lot of people looking for ways to take back control of their own life, their own health, their own well-being. So why you? I think everybody seeing this call can feel that we're some kind of front runner, some kind of way shower, a bridge builders for the new era, for the new earth coming up. And once we realize that we are the ones bringing this change, that we are the ones we have been waiting for, we can start shining our own unique light. And I'm all about helping people remember, because it's all already inside of you, helping you remember what that is, what your unique light is, and what it is that you have to share with the world. Because every one of us has this special light, and it's all unique. And where one is really called to be a healer and already is a healer, but perhaps a bit afraid to share this with the world. The other one will be more in the mentoring space, and there's other ones doing research, helping people understand. And there's other ones teaching children. You can feel inside what it is that you're being called to. And maybe you recognize this. Most people that feel they are in need right now in these times have felt different all of their lives. And they've always been the odd ones out, thinking maybe many times like, what is wrong with me that I'm so different from other people, trying to fit in, trying to be the same as others, but it just didn't work. Maybe you recognize it in yourself, that you find yourself in a higher vibration and that you find lower vibrations around you quite difficult to be in, like watching television or having just the odd conversation at parties where people were just, discussing the all day world events, and you just want to share about, deeper things within you. And many people are not interested in that. And know that it is because you are in a higher vibration. And it's not about being better than other people. It's just about being earlier than most. Being earlier. And that has a reason. Maybe you feel that you have empathy for everything and every being around, for people, animals, nature, the planet itself. Maybe you are rediscovering your gifts as a healer. And maybe you've had these gifts all of your life, but only now recently you feel this longing to start working with that. Or you are a born caregiver and you just want to help people, or you want to help animals or children. Maybe you are that person that is picking up on emotions of energy of other people, and you're intuitive. But maybe people have labeled you as being oversensitive all of your life. And only now you are rediscovering that it's actually a gift to, be able to perceive this energy. And so you can help other people with that. And everybody is able to go there and, reawaken their gifts. We all have these gifts, but some of us are earlier than others. And that is because we are there to help others discover that for themselves. Maybe you have a great sense of justice. I recognize this for myself. I was already at 8 years old. I was working for Greenpeace and going around the neighborhood selling stuff for Greenpeace and collecting money, and because of the animals. And I was really, sensitive to all the suffering in the world, like poor children and animals suffering. And I didn't understand it. And that can really give us a feeling that we're different than most, because most people don't feel that deep. Maybe you have been interested, like me, in spirituality or personal development or other modalities for all of your life. Or maybe you've only recently discovered that. You also might have been subject to tough life experiences. Many light workers and people with a mission, they come onto this world, with a difficult story to begin with. And my teachings are all about showing you that all these life lessons lead to your gift to share with others. Because people don't want teachers that know it all and that have only been studying and share from there. They want real people to teach them, people that have gone through the same processes as them. So you've probably gone through all these life experiences, no matter how hard, because you're there for others and to help others see that if you can overcome them, they can also. And some of us might have a sense of homesickness, like the star seeds, feeling they're never at home here at the planet. And you will find that there's many people like you and that we're all coming together in this time. And you know it's all labels, but you might recognize yourself in being a light worker or a dark worker or a star seed indeed, knowing that your origins are not from here. Or a light warrior, showing up for the world and sharing truth wherever you go. There's many ways we can name ourselves, and it doesn't really matter. But if you feel called to one of these words, know that you have a role in this world. And it's not easy. And maybe you've experienced that in your life, that being the change before the norm, just being different before everybody else, is never easy. But know now that these times are really the times to use this uniqueness and use this being different by stepping up as a leader. So what is keeping you in these times? Why are you not stepping up? Why are you not taking your role yet? It's quite common, because in this society, we are simply being taught that being different is, not good, and that we should become like everybody else. And society has trained us, to be a piece fitting in the puzzle and not to be different. But what if you give yourself permission to be different? What if you give yourself permission to shine? And what if you liberate yourself from all this old programming? But if you do that, then others get the permission to do the same and start shining like you do. So there's always these feelings of always needing to do and know and be more before we can start to step into service. And perhaps you recognized it within yourself, that you have the feeling that you need to know more or need more studying, have more accreditations. I see that oftentimes with spiritual people, and they really know they have a mission and they really want to start helping other people, but they feel they first need to do a course to become a coach, and first they need to do a healer course to become a healer. But know that you're already this healer inside, and know that today is as good as any moment to start. And as long as you keep on postponing because you feel you're not worthy enough, you're keeping yourself from helping all these other people all this time. I started becoming a coach without having any kind of education. And people asked me before I started, like, was I sure that I wanted to do that? And I said, well, I've had like 45 years of the school of life. And I've done my own research, and I don't want to become a coach. I don't want to tell people how they should be. I just want to share what I have learned and what worked for me. And that is the way that I will do this. And I must say, I've inspired quite a few people to start doing the same and also become a coach, and also, give up on this idea that they needed more time and they needed more money and they needed to be an expert first. And just embracing the fact that they are good as they are now, and they came with all these gifts to share now, and to start doing that now. Because I think we're being kept back, most of us, by all these things. And I will share a little bit more about that later. So there's always people that are older and old enough to do things, or younger. I myself, at first, I always felt too young to share. And then later on, I felt too old because all the young Instagrammers, but it doesn't really matter how old you are. You are good as you are. And you don't need more time. And you don't know exactly, need to know where to start. I'm going to show this all to you, how to start right where you are. And I think it's an important key. So 92 to 98% of people never reach their dream goals. They never start doing what they actually want. And they never reach that big dream that they have. Why is that? And I'll show you the 5 reasons, and I'll also debunk them for you. And this is what my whole teachings are about, showing you that you can, and you can right now. Many people feel they have a mission so big and so large that it's unattainable. They can't reach it, and they need to do all these studies and all these things to get there, and all this money and everything, and they don't know where to start anymore. But the key to change is breaking it down in little steps. Say if you wanted to write a book for mankind, and you just know you have to write this book, but you don't know what it is about exactly. You only feel this pull inside of you. I would advise you to just start writing. So just start writing for yourself, and then an idea will form about what it will be. And then I would advise you to just make one promise to yourself, is to write, say, 200 words every day. And the moment you start doing that, you commit yourself, and the universe is understanding what you are doing, and starts to give you back the same kind of energy. Like, your intention is to write, and the universe will show you on your path all the help you need. They will show you, like, people to help you publish the book. They will show you other people that might be interested in reading your book, gaining an audience as you go. So if you say yes, and you take this first step, and you keep on taking these steps every day, then the universe will follow, and a whole new world is opening up for you. The second one is that people feel that they're not ready. And this comes from a big sense of being unworthy. And I've been there myself. I felt I wanted to become a coach, a teacher. And I saw all these famous, beautiful people that had already big followings. And I saw them share, and I was like, who am I? Who am I to do this? But at one point, you just have to start. You just have to start, and you have to trust this. And if you take this first step, then the universe will follow. And if you don't start, you can never fail, because not starting is what most people are doing in order to, be out of the woods. So you can fail, but what if you have success? And this is from the poem from Marianne Williamson that I shared before this part, that many people are afraid to start shining their light. Because what if it makes it difficult? And what if you don't succeed? And they're actually afraid of their own success. Because what if you do become successful? And what if all the eyes of the world are on you? And that can be very scary. But you will get there by taking these steps, one step at a time. And many people fall back into old habits. So they make a start, and then they don't feel it anymore, and they don't have the success straight away. So they keep on falling back in limiting beliefs and then drop out. And what I share are tools to keep on going, and keep on taking this step. And if you take a leap, all you have to do is jump, but you have to do this. You have to make this jump. And if you're afraid to take this jump, then you won't get there. And that's because we're like habit animals, us humans. and we fall back in old habits, and it's very difficult to leave our comfort zone. But the comfort zone is a beautiful thing, and that we feel very safe and we feel very nice in this comfort zone. But nothing new really ever happens there. It all stays the same if we don't get out of it. And that other thing, who out there is waiting for me? And that was what I had when I wanted to become a coach. And I saw all these beautiful people online and being very successful on Instagram. And I was like, who am I? Who am I compared to a Marianne Williamson or a Gabby Bernstein or, I don't know, a Tony Robbins with the thousands and hundreds of thousands of followers? But there's two things to this. The first thing is that it's not about you. If you feel deep inside that you have this mission and that you need to share it with the world, you can get out of your own way by taking a step back and realizing it's about what you have to share with the world. It's not about you. And once you make it about your story and not about you, you are out of your own way. You can start. And the second thing is that there's always people that want to hear it from you in your way. They don't want to hear it from a Gabrielle Bernstein or a Tony Robbins. They want to hear it from you because you're much more relatable to. They know you and they know you've been through the same issues, and they know you might not be that big as a famous person with hundreds of thousands of followers. So you feel much more safe to learn it from. And maybe one part of the year they go to this other famous person to get a course or get a training or coaching, and the other time they want to go to you. So there's people waiting for your unique voice in the world. And once you know this, you can start resonating with that and sharing your message in your own unique way, and people will come to you. So what is it that is your gift with the world? What is the unique thing that you alone came here to do that nobody else can do better than you? In Japan, people call it an ikigai. So all people have an ikigai. And ikigai means that it's your unique sense of being, your reason to be, the reason why you get out of bed every morning. So if you want to find your unique mission, you try to find this ikigai, which is a combination of what you love the most in the world, what you're very good at, what you can get paid for, and what the world needs. And when you combine all these things, then you find your ikigai. Because if you only go with what you love and what you're good at, then you have the excitement. People will call it a passion, but I will show you, by the way, not to call it a passion. Many of the words that we use have been hijacked by the evil forces. So a passion, if you look it up in a dictionary, you can see that it actually means suffering and agony. So we don't want to call it a passion. We want to call it excitement, your highest excitement. So if you do what you love and you do what you're good at, then you experience a sense of satisfaction, but also usefulness because you don't earn money with it. And if you go with what you're good at and what you can get paid for, you have a profession, which is comfortable because you earn your money with doing something that you're really good at. But it also gives you a sense of emptiness because you're not really living up to what your mission is and what you love and what the world needs. So if you combine only these things, doing what you love and doing what the world needs, then there's a lot of fullness and you'll be really happy, but you're still lacking money to take care of your bills. And in this world, we still have to, pay our bills and pay our rent or pay our mortgage. And maybe that will be different in the future. But at this point in time, we still want to earn money. And what better way to earn money by doing what you love and what the world needs? And so if you only do what you get paid for and what the world needs, you have a vocation. You truly have a vocation, and that can bring a lot of excitement and joy, but it will also give you uncertainty. So what we really want is to combine all these things. So ask yourself, what is it that makes you come out of bed every morning? And what can you be the best at in the world of anybody? What is it that comes so easily to you that many people tell you that you're so good at it? And that it comes easily, that you don't even realize how important it is. That you say, well, that's easy for me. Usually, your unique mission is in that thing that you can be the best at, that is so innate for you and so easy for you. That's usually where, this combination of your ikigai is. And your mission, what does the world need most? And what do you feel called to? I feel called to helping other people rise, stepping up into their mission. And that's something that is for me. And I don't know why that is, but I just feel that way. What is it for you that you feel the world needs most and that you can offer? And then what is the world willing to pay you for? What is the world willing to pay you for that you are so good at? And what makes you come out of bed every morning with a lot of joy and excitement? So it's all about stepping in the highest version of yourself, in the highest possibility for yourself. Because we're not working the same way as we used to do anymore. We want to do it in the new way that serves the new earth. And in the old world, we would work to live and work to pay our bills, but that isn't enough for us anymore. We want to work from purpose and work in a way that is our ikigai. So we don't want to work from effort and that everything is heavily, and we just want to work from flow. So we're happy and everything is flowing and it all is with ease and comfort and joy and a lot of abundance too. And not working for a boss and having to work until we're 70 to pay off our mortgage. But we want to step into this abundance. And abundance is our birthright. And it also comes with the age of Aquarius, the new earth is all about abundance. And you can step into it. And you don't need to, be a healer and earn nothing or keep on doing this job that you don't like. You can do whatever you please and whatever you feel is needed and step into this abundance for yourself. Competition is also one of these old ways. We want to work together with people that we love and people that are beautiful to work with and that inspire us and that enrich our lives. And it doesn't matter that they're doing the same kind of work as we do, because together we're even better than alone. And we don't want to work from fear of, getting fired, from fear of not being able to go to work because of mandates. We want to go to work because we love serving the people that we help and we love connecting to the people. We want to love what we're doing. So working from fear is very old and we can all leave that behind, and it's only a choice. You can choose to do it today. And we want to work from an authentic state of mind and an authentic being instead of, hiding behind all the accreditations and all the diplomas. We can just be whoever we are in our work. And working for a boss makes that very hard because we need to be in a certain way most of the time. But if you start working for yourself, becoming a conscious entrepreneur, you can choose to become totally you in your work. And it will make the borders between work and private life go away, because you will always feel yourself and you work from this total state of flow in which you love what you do and you love doing it. You don't even notice that you're working or how many hours, because you're doing exactly what is of your interests and what is of the interest of the lovely people you're working with. And it can be completely like this. And if you feel fear, if you feel that, it's still way beyond what you perceive as possible for yourself, know that this fear shows you something, and it is your gatekeeper to your highest calling. Because if your dreams don't scare you, they're probably not big enough. So if you hold this beautiful big vision about your service to the world, know that this fear, you can transform it. And when you step into it, when you dare step into it, let go of that comfort zone, then it will show you your highest calling. And it's all about following this highest excitement. Don't think that it isn't possible for you to follow whatever it is that makes your heart sing, whatever it is that you feel that you need to bring into this world, what the world's need. You can just follow it. And if you make that step and you keep on taking these steps, then the universe will follow and give you this. And this is what I am stepping up to help you with, the RISE program. I did it earlier this year for a Dutch group of students, and people had beautiful results and beautiful decisions to really start sharing their greatest vision of the future with the world. And I'm now taking up this opportunity to offer it to you again in an international group setting. It's a 6-week container starting on Friday, June the 17th. And I'll be starting with a small group of like-minded, conscious entrepreneurs. Starting entrepreneurs, so if you don't have a business yet, or maybe you do have a business already, but you want to step more into that authenticity and you want to step more into serving the world from your own unique being and from your purpose. It will be 10 or 12 people maximum. So we can have this group connection, and we'll do weekly group calls via Zoom in which we connect a lot with each other. I will do live coaching. We will do these things like finding your ikigai, your unique reason to be in the world. And I'll help you with setting up that business. There's weekly assignments for you to get into this modus of really getting in the action mode. So first, making a big vision for your future, how you can create a company from that, and also to get into this action mode. So don't postpone any longer, but get started and keep on going, even when things get tough. So we'll have one individual coaching session of an hour also. You'll have access to a private Telegram group in which we'll share a lot and grow together. And at the end, I'll share a unique resources list with many valuable tools about starting your business, tools for you to start working online, valuable books on entrepreneurship and healing and all these beautiful modalities, energy work, etc. And optional, I can show you a 5D kickstart of your business in which you can already start to earn money the moment you start with it. And that is very unique. If you want to start your mission and you really believe that you do need the security of the money straight away, I can show you ways of starting to earn your own money by starting your own holistic side business. So we'll also share about that. So what is in the program? It's setting up your business, the steps to success, the very practical things from making your logo, website tips, how to organize your work, creating your own unique offer, have energetic pricing, so determining your price by looking at it from an energetic way, visibility, energetic and organic marketing and social media, and the way how to call in your soul clients. So we really get these people that are ready for your work, that are fun to work with, and call them in an energetic way. So you don't need to put in all this hard work of getting these people connected to you. How to work with synchronicities, stepping into inspired action and keeping on taking inspired action. So all the universe will come to you and will listen to you and show you your next steps. We'll do a lot about your mindset, limiting beliefs, also determining what your limiting beliefs are, and tools to cope with those and to no longer believe everything you're thinking and just knowing that you are ready. And we'll share a lot about authenticity, about confidence, about finding your own value, knowing your own value and worth. And we'll do a lot of intuitive work, energy work. I'll share many of the tools that I have found on my own long years of finding my own path in life. And we'll do things like energy clearings for your business and success activations. So for who is Rise? If you are ready to rise, but find it hard to get started and stay in the action mode, if you know that from yourself, if you are still looking for what it is exactly that you have to bring, that you don't know exactly what it is, but you do feel you have a mission, or if you're still keeping yourself back with all these limiting beliefs and doubts, if you're already an entrepreneur, but you want to incorporate more of your mission and authenticity in the work you do, or if you're still working in the corporate world but feel called to step out of this 9 to 5 mentality, if you know you have a mission as a way shower of the new earth, and if you just feel you want to be in service in spaces like holistic well-being, showing others about freedom, autonomy, helping others, guiding others on their way, then this is the program for you. Your investment will be 666 euros. It's possible to pay in terms. But, and I have a great offer for you, if you feel that this is for you, I have a special offer with this masterclass to get started at 555 euros if you decide ultimately next week on Friday, so June the 10th. And if you do, you also get a free chakra scan from me. That is a full chakra analysis, having a look at what it is that are your limiting patterns at the moment that are keeping you back from living your greatest life. And this is the only time I'm offering this is for people that step in early and have their bookings before June the 10th. So you'll get a full coaching session of an hour extra. So that makes it 2 full hours of coachings, one with the chakra scan and one the regular business coaching. So I hope that really inspired you to step up and rise, because our time is now. And if we're not doing it, who is? So thank you for your time. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. You can also book a free 30-minute call with me to see if this program is for you. Feel free to contact me through Messenger or Instagram or WhatsApp, whatever means you have of reaching me. And I'll be happy to answer all your questions and tell you a bit more. Thank you so much.